Everything you do on your computer will rely on both hardware and software. For example, right now you may be viewing this lesson in a web browser, software, and using your mouse, hardware, to click from page to page. As you learn about different types of computers, ask yourself about the differences in their hardware. As you progress through this tutorial, you'll see that different types of computers also often use different types of software. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information, or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. You may already know that you can use a computer to type documents, send email, play games, and browse the web. You can also use it to edit or create spreadsheets, presentations, and even videos. Today's world is an information-rich world, and it has become a necessity for everyone to know about computers. A computer is an electronic data processing device, which accepts and stores data input, processes the data input, and generates the output in a required format. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to computers and its fundamentals. Functionalities of a computer. If we look at it in a very broad sense, any digital computer carries out the following 5 functions. Step 1 takes data as input. Step 2 stores the data/instructions in its memory and uses them as required. Step 3 processes the data and converts it into useful information. Step 4 generates the output. Step 5 controls all the above 4 steps. Some of the advantages of computers. Following are certain advantages of computers. High speed. Computer is a very fast device. It is capable of performing calculation of very large amount of data. The computer has units of speed in microsecond, nanosecond, and even the picosecond. It can perform millions of calculations in a few seconds as compared to man, who will spend many months to perform the same task. Accuracy. In addition to being very fast, computers are very accurate. The calculations are 100% error-free. Computers perform all jobs with 100% accuracy provided that the input is correct. Storage capability. Memory is a very important characteristic of computers. A computer has much more storage capacity than human beings. It can store large amount of data. It can store any type of data such as images, videos, text, audio, etc. Diligence. Unlike human beings, a computer is free from monotony, tiredness, and lack of concentration. It can work continuously without any error and boredom. It can perform repeated tasks with the same speed and accuracy. Versatility. A computer is a very versatile machine. A computer is very flexible in performing the jobs to be done. This machine can be used to solve the problems related to various fields. At one instance, it may be solving a complex scientific problem, and the very next moment it may be playing a card game. Reliability. A computer is a reliable machine. Modern electronic components have long lives. Computers are designed to make maintenance easy. Automation. Computer is an automatic machine. Automation is the ability to perform a given task automatically. Once the computer receives a program, i.e., the program is stored in the computer memory, then the program and instruction can control the program execution without human interaction. Reduction in paperwork and cost. The use of computers for data processing in an organization leads to reduction in paperwork and results in speeding up the process. As data in electronic files can be retrieved as and when required, the problem of maintenance of large number of paper files gets reduced. Though the initial investment for installing a computer is high, it substantially reduces the cost of each of its transaction. Some of the disadvantages of computers. Following are certain disadvantages of computers. No IQ. A computer is a machine that has no intelligence to perform any task. Each instruction has to be given to the computer. A computer cannot take any decision on its own. Dependency. It functions as per the user's instruction, thus it is fully dependent on humans. Environment. The operating environment of the computer should be dust-free and suitable. No feeling. Computers have no feelings or emotions. It cannot make judgment based on feeling, taste, experience, and knowledge unlike humans. A computer has high speed of calculation, diligence, accuracy, reliability, or versatility, which has made it an integrated part in all business organizations. Computer is used in business organizations for payroll calculations, budgeting, sales analysis, financial forecasting, managing employee database, maintenance of stocks, etc. Banking. Today, banking is almost totally dependent on computers. Banks provide the following facilities. Online accounting facility, which includes checking current balance, making deposits and overdrafts, checking interest charges, shares, and trustee records. ATM machines, which are completely automated, are making it even easier for customers to deal with banks. Insurance companies are keeping all records up to date with the help of computers. Insurance companies, finance houses, and stockbroking firms are widely using computers for their concerns. Insurance companies are maintaining a database of all clients with information showing procedure to continue with policies. Starting date of the policies. Next due installment of a policy. Maturity date. Interests due. Survival benefits. Bonus. The computer helps in providing a lot of facilities in the education system. The computer provides a tool in the education system known as CBE, computer-based education. CBE involves control, delivery, and evaluation of learning. Computer education is rapidly increasing the graph of number of computer students. There are a number of methods in which educational institutions can use a computer to educate the students. It is used to prepare a database about performance of a student, and analysis is carried out on this basis. In marketing, uses of the computer are following. Advertising with computers. Advertising professionals create art and graphics, write and revise copy, and print and disseminate ads with the goal of selling more products. Home shopping. Home shopping has been made possible through the use of computerized catalogs that provide access to product information and permit direct entry of orders to be filled by the customers. In healthcare, computers have become an important part in hospitals, labs, and dispensaries. They are being used in hospitals to keep the record of patients and medicines. It is also used in scanning and diagnosing different diseases. ECG, EEG, ultrasounds, and CT scans, etc. are also done by computerized machines. Some major fields of healthcare in which computers are used. Diagnostic system. Computers are used to collect data and identify the cause of illness. Lab diagnostic system. All tests can be done and the reports are prepared by computer. Patient monitoring system. These are used to check the patient's signs for abnormalities such as in cardiac arrest, ECG, etc. Pharma information system. Computer is used to check drug labels, expiry dates, harmful side effects, etc. Surgery. Nowadays, computers are also used in performing surgery. Computers are widely used for engineering purpose. One of the major areas is CAD, computer-aided design, that provides creation and modification of images. Some of the fields are: structural engineering requires stress and strain analysis for design of ships, buildings, budgets, airplanes, etc. Industrial engineering. Computers deal with design, implementation, and improvement of integrated systems of people, materials, and equipment. Architectural engineering. Computers help in planning towns, designing buildings, determining a range of buildings on a site using both 2D and 3D drawings. In military, computers are largely used in defense. Modern tanks, missiles, weapons, etc. Military also employs computerized control systems. Some military areas where a computer has been used are: missile control, military communication, military operation and planning, smart weapons. Communication is a way to convey a message, an idea, a picture, or speech that is received and understood clearly and correctly by the person for whom it is meant. Some main areas in this category are email chatting, Usenet, FTP, Telnet video conferencing. Computers play an important role in government services. Some major fields in this category are budget, sales tax department, income tax department, computation of male/female ratio, computerization of voters lists, computerization of PAN card, weather forecasting. Generation in computer terminology is a change in technology a computer is/was being used. Initially, the generation term was used to distinguish between varying hardware technologies. Nowadays, generation includes both hardware and software, which together make up an entire computer system. There are 5 computer generations known till date. Each generation has been discussed in detail along with their time period and characteristics. In the following table, approximate dates against each generation has been mentioned, which are normally accepted. Following are the main 5 generations of computers. First generation, the period of first generation, 1946 to 1959. Vacuum tube based. Second generation, the period of second generation, 1959 to 1965. Transistor based. Third generation, the period of third generation, 1965 to 1971. Integrated circuit based. Fourth generation, the period of fourth generation, 1971 to 1980. VLSI microprocessor based. Fifth generation, the period of fifth generation, 1980 onwards. ULSI microprocessor based. The first computers were used primarily for numerical calculations. However, as any information can be numerically encoded, people soon realized that computers are capable of general-purpose information processing. Their capacity to handle large amounts of data has extended the range and accuracy of weather forecasting. Their speed has allowed them to make decisions about routing telephone connections through a network and to control mechanical systems such as automobiles, nuclear reactors, and robotic surgical tools. They are also cheap enough to be embedded in everyday appliances and to make clothes dryers and rice cookers smart. Computers have allowed us to pose and answer questions that could not be pursued before. These questions might be about DNA sequences in genes, patterns of activity in a consumer market, or all the uses of a word in texts that have been stored in a database. Increasingly, computers can also learn and adapt as they operate. Computers also have limitations, some of which are theoretical. For example, there are undecidable propositions whose truth cannot be determined within a given set of rules, such as the logical structure of a computer. Because no universal algorithmic method can exist to identify such propositions, a computer asked to obtain the truth of such a proposition will, unless forcibly interrupted, continue indefinitely, a condition known as the halting problem. See Turing machine. Other limitations reflect current technology. Human minds are skilled at recognizing spatial patterns, easily distinguishing among human faces, for instance, but this is a difficult task for computers, which must process information sequentially, rather than grasping details overall at a glance. Another problematic area for computers involves natural language interactions. Because so much common knowledge and contextual information is assumed in ordinary human communication, researchers have yet to solve the problem of providing relevant information to general-purpose natural language programs. Thank you for watching this video.